Okay, we just run our game and we see the point we arrive. So we resume. We create a background and two characters. We create for you animation and we create an animation with timer also for Blanka. Now we only, if you see, there is not a collision. Nothing happen when the two characters have a collision. The two UI image view now didn't have didn't have this collision. So now we first of all we active the control of collision, and when and where in do timer is what I make when timer is running, and here I activate this check collision. Okay, and I wrote a code for this check collision. Okay. Okay, and so collision, check collision. If in collision is 0, so there is still not collision, because if we are inside a collision, we decide to start animations during collision. So if a collision, there is not collision. If CGRectIntersectsRect ryu.frame and blanka.frame, so there is a collision. Active is 0, so stop the game for a while, and self collision, and we run a collision event. Collision event, what make? Last animation, if last animation is more than 0, yes, I decided to create the game in this. If Ryu stop and Blanka working and touch and there is this event, Blanka get a point. Instead, if there is an animation, so Ryu is having an animation, and when Ryu has an animation, last animation is one. Ryu get a point, and Blanka nothing. So here, and if you see, here I give Ryu a point because Ryu is making an animation, for example, a fist or a kick, and Blanka nothing. And I also run this hit action Blanka. I run a little animation to show that Blanka receive a shot. In the other case, if last animation 0, it means that you just walk or just stop in this case, and Blanka wins a point. So blankascore, I add a point to Blanka and write this point, and also create this ryuhit animation. Ryuhitaction is another animation for you. Okay, so I add here images. Okay, I explain all this part. I only must add animation for blankahit. Blankahit 1 and blankahit 1 and 2. This is animation on Blanka. And after I write animation and also image for Ryu, when Ryu is it. Ryu here. It this and this. It 1, it 2. Okay. Add again. Okay. And blankahitaction and ryuhitaction. I wrote also these two animation. Here, when Blanka is it, here, yes, and when Ryu is it. and put here. Okay, we see this two animation. Okay, when Blanka is hit, Blanka hit action. As before, Blanka, I created this animation with, as you see, this code. Again, Blanka move back to the right, plus 30 here, and there is a translation +1 of Blanka. Here is Blanka animation, and here is finish of animation of Blanka. Or again, when there is this, active is 1 and last animation is 0. And I check also self and game, and the same is for you. Ryuhitaction is the same. Execute. This is not for, but okay. Execute and it after the animation ended. Ryuhitstance. Okay, and here again, last animation 0, active 1, restart the game and check if and game. So we now important. There are some correction here. Jump action, make a jump only if the game is active, and also last animation 0, because we define when there is a jump, for us is not animation, but in the case of kick, we activated if game is active, you make this animation, but the last animation is 2, 0 is jump, 1 is fist, and 2 is kick. For 1 and 2, in this case, we have a point for you when there is a collision. Here, and of course also last here, we uncomment this part, and we uncomment this part. So when start an animation there is a collision, we also know which animation is making real. This, for example, to make more points, more score if there is a kick or there is a particular animation. For a game more complicated. For more not as easy as this game. Okay, we see, save all. Okay, there is mistake. Oh, here. No? Incollision. Yes, sorry. Yes, in collision. Check collision. If in collision, okay, in collision. Yes, this comment, because we didn't use this. Okay. Okay. We see Blanka move. We start for a kick. Okay, we have sorry, we had a collision, and when the we didn't define blankahitaction. No, we define, and yes, self game. Yes, I forget to define self game. Okay. So I comment just to test this, and then Okay, our game in this case will have not a hand, so they started to fight. Okay. You, okay, you see, okay, you see there is okay, and if you doesn't move, you see point is okay. We just must finish the game with the last part, so end the game.